Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Wahala with Oríkì. Oríkì echoes in the palace. Ooni of Ife declares his love for Queen Naomi through praise, poetry. Oloris couldn't hold their tears. This is what we are hearing. We have been hearing this Oríkì. Have I really taken out time to explain what Oríkì is? Because I do know that a lot of people may not know what Oríkì is. Now, let me explain it to you. In Yoruba culture, Oríkì is a form of praise poetry that encapsulates an individual lineage, accomplishment, and virtue. Okay. Now, for the Ooni of Ife, the paramount traditional ruler of Ile-Ife and a spiritual leader of the Yoruba people, Oríkì serves as a vital expression of, royal, heritage and identity. Now, you see, sometimes you hear songs where they will put Ooni of Ife, Arole Oduduwa, Those are all Oríkìs, okay? They will sing, they'll put Papa Tade Nikawo. These are Oríkìs. Like you will see another one, they will sing, they will now put Papa Ade Kamiwa, Ade Kamiwa, sorry, Ademakiwa, that is Ebony's son. Papa Ademakiwa, do, Papa Tadenikawo, do, Mama, Papa Ade, the other girl, okay? So these are all Oríkìs, okay? Now, Oríkì is part of the royal culture and it's very, very important to them. You see that sometimes when they are during the birthday, you saw there were so many Oríkìs for the Ooni of Ife. Even Ademamiwa, that beautiful girl that looks just like the Ooni of Ife, did an Oríkì for the father. And so, now they say that Ooni of Ife has done several Oríkìs for Oloris Naomi. And these Oríkìs will be, delivered publicly during Naomi reinstatement, okay? And they say these Oríkìs that Ooni of Ife just did now, it's just breaking the entire palace, like breaking the hearts of other Oloris. Imagine that you have lots of wives and you're doing Oríkìs for one and you're not doing Oríkìs for some. Meanwhile, others are the ones doing Oríkì for you, but you are doing for your wife, Oloris Naomi. It will break their hearts, right? Now, they said for Oloris Naomi, Naomi holds a significant place in the royal lineage. Her Oríkì would reflect her personal attributes, spiritual stature, and her esteemed position within the royal palace. While specific lines of her Oríkì are not publicly documented yet, there have been instances where Oríkì was performed in her honor. So many times, even recently, even 2 days ago, there was an Oríkì that was performed in her honor, and yesterday, several Oríkìs were performed in her honor. And they said recently, during a ceremonial event, the Ooni ordered an Oríkì to be performed on the steps of Ife to call Queen Naomi's spirit back home. This act underscores the deep cultural significance of Oríkì in honoring and invoking the presence of esteemed individuals within the Yoruba tradition. Yes, so Daylight, the ancient walls of the Ife Palace shook with a different kind of vibration this time, not of chant or ritual, but of Oríkì, the soul-lifting praise poetry that speaks not just to the ears, but right and straight through the spirit. As the palace prepared for the sacred final full moon ritual, something unprecedented unfolded, a deliberate, deeply symbolic, and soul-stirring move by the Ooni of Ife himself. At the heart of the bustling spiritual preparation, the Ooni of Ife, the revered custodian of Yoruba tradition, made a bold and emotional, charged decision. He summoned a renowned Oríkì specialist, a master of ancestral word, to craft and deliver a praise poem exclusively for Oloris, Dr. Gorgeous, Queen Naomi. You're going to see. Yes, sir, Daylight, you heard that right. Not for the gods this time, not for the throne, but for our baby girl, Oloris Naomi. It is not a small something new. The woman whose presence continued to haunt the palace corridors like incense smoke, fragrant, unforgettable, and impossible to suppress. They said the palace courtyard was adorned in royal splendor. The spiritual energy was already high from the sacred drums and the incantation of palace priests. But just as everyone expected a shift in the usual full moon ride, the air changed. A velvet cloud, stepped forward and the Oríkì began. From the first stanza, it was clear this was not ordinary praise poetry. It wasn't just a tribute, but it is an open confession of love, a heart pouring of the Ooni of Ife soul before the ancestors and before the whole palace. Each line, each phrase wove Queen Naomi's name into timeless metaphor. They called her Ayaba. Ayaba Tifa. Ewo, Dela right today, not today. Let us pronounce this one. Ayaba Ti Ofi Erupa Ile Aye. Sorry, the queen who reigns without fear. Okay, that's what they are saying here. Oh, Jesus, Dela right, my darlings. People should not call me. You people should not tell me to bring my flat bomb for you to finish. Oh, if you finish this bomb, we will need BBL. So the queen who reign without fear, that's the meaning of what they say. They called her, the song. That song will soon come out. Ayabati Ofi Eripa Ile Aye. Hey, that's the song, okay? Now, they hailed her as the Ori Re Ti Egba Bobo. Hey, the blessed destiny that elevates every space she steps into. That is what they call her in the Oríkì song that the Ooni of Ife made. And while the crowd watched in awe, the cameras of faith zoom into the other Oloris. Ooni of Ife's wife. They say Dela right. They say, their eyes betrayed what their lips dead out, as in their lips could not utter. Tears, yes, hot, silent, unstoppable tears ran down cheeks, painted with palace elegance. This was not just poetry, it was a declaration. Okay, a declaration. The Ooni of Ife had, drawn a clear spiritual line in the sand. Queen Naomi is not just a queen, she is the queen, the chosen one, the sacred must of his heart and lineage. But let's rewind the clock, for a moment. Why now? Why this full moon? Why this explosive display of affection is what a lot of people are asking. Some sources close to the palace whisper that the Ooni of Ife in recent spiritual consultation was told that only a woman of pure spiritual alignment could help usher in a new season of glory for the throne. And who better fits that, profile than Queen Naomi, prophetess, a spiritual vessel, a woman who once stood beside him as both royal consort and divine partner. This Oríkì was not random. It's called, a mystical summoning wrapped in poetic adoration, a public spiritual reaffirmation that Queen Naomi remains the chosen one. Anyhow they like, let them do it, let them cry, let them laugh, let them jump, go hug, transform. Queen Naomi remains the one and only, the chosen, the loved, the most beautiful, the most gorgeous. And Kabiyesi, there's nothing anybody can do in this world that will make Kabiyesi to stop loving Olori Naomi. So you want to continue to be married to the Ooni of Ife. You want to, understand that is the situation. We have to sometimes learn how to, live with the things that we cannot change. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as facts.